What's up, everybody? Dreamcast 84 here. We are trying some different stuff here. I hope that you can hear me. I'm switching from shooting video on my Android tablets to shooting on just an old school camera and taking that footage and putting it on my laptop. So I did not have an appropriate title, so I guess this episode is brought to you by KineMaster for forcing aspect ratios. I don't know, that they messed up. They messed up and dropped the ball, and I was looking for programs where you're able to put overlays and backgrounds and stuff. So I had to use the trial version of Movavi, so I got that going. I'm going to purchase the user license thing. You can use it for your lifetime or something. So I'm going to use Movavi. I was experimenting with it last night. So the game that we are talking about right now, I don't know. Let me pause the video so we can get to that. All right, right on. Yeah, I had to like frame my shot, and I can't see myself right now, so I'm just kind of going by feel. I think that you have enough area over here where you can see some game footage that I can like put into the video of the demo mode, or the startup movie of the game and stuff. I wasn't sure what I was going to do before shooting this, but I'm going to do Spider-Man. I have to cover up the corner of it because my name is written on there with a Sharpie. So I'm going to be having fun editing this thing. And I was just playing this. I got a new controller, a third-party, interesting trackpad controller. If I can find a picture of it, I'll put that up here. This will be fun to put together, but I hope that I can upload this. And the lighting right here is not ideal. It's been rainy the last few days, and I've been so frustrated and just kind of derailed with a lot of things in my life. If it looks like I gained weight, it's because I did. I'm just eating whatever I want. I'm just falling off the horse. But pertaining to Spider-Man, this is a very sufficient game. It's just great for the 6th gen. Just being able to be the web slinger himself, Spider-Man, it's pretty good. I like this game. There's not much for me to say other than I just like this game. It's one of the games I had, as a kid, but I got it. I think I got it a few years after the Dreamcast ended, but and I got it at a used bookstore. But it's definitely good to just kind of play casually. I'm just kind of a casual gamer, and stuff that what was it? Neversoft, yeah, stuff that Treyarch and Neversoft did was always a good thing. And I got like another controller that I play tested, and I got all kinds of stuff, yes, but just doing the best we can. On my tablet, I had all kinds of footage already recorded and pictures taken and stuff, so I'm just kind of bitter about that because I got to redo a few of these things. But I really want to get back on board with this, and I know I'm boring you with all of this technical jargon, but I'm hoping that I have video footage of the demo mode playing while I'm talking to you. This is more of an experiment and a test than anything. Shout out to Maestro Drake. He's a good guy. Check his channel out. He's been doing stuff about stunt doubles, and he's just a good guy. I've been emailing him and stuff a little bit here lately. And shout out to Gollum Cone. I'm sure he's like, "What's going on, man?" We're still here, Gollum. We're doing the best we can. Hey, knuckle bump, man. Knuckle bump from my friends in Germany. My friend from Germany. My one friend from Germany. I'd rather have one friend from Germany than not have a friend, and I'd rather have a friend from Los Angeles than not have a friend from Los Angeles. Both of y'all guys are great, but other than that, this is the intro. We're going to be playing some Spider-Man. Yeah. Alright, now to the fun stuff. Yeah, this is different. I failed to mention that I have a tripod. So I have this camera screwed in with the tripod, and I feel very professional, even though the video quality is not to my liking. Now the little demo mode keeps changing. I wonder if it's going to go back. yeah, you didn't see this while I was talking. Hopefully I can edit the way I want to. Looks like a lot of things happen, man. You got those Lizardman characters. It's not Lizardman. I think Lizardman's the scientist lab coat guy. But yeah, you can do little power-ups like put webs on your fists and stuff and like make a little egg cocoon and bust out of it and stuff like that. See? It's very cool. I have decided that I want to invest in an Elgato and see what I can do, but I want to get comfortable with Movavi first, and because, you know, I found out that I could put overlays on my videos, but if I can do it and feel comfortable and, you know, sufficient at it, then I can, you know, do what I gotta do. Now, I am using that controller that I was using. I kind of plugged that back in. I'm gonna put a picture of it. Let me just get my cord over here. Right on. Can you hear me? I hope that you can. I really do, because I really want to start churning out these videos again. You know, it's a passion, and I've just been so frustrated that I haven't been able to upload like I want to. Even though I bring out bad content and people think that, you know, quantity is not as good as quality. I mean, I do want to focus on quality, but also just kind of have a passion for this anyway. But for some reason, I can't select my old game save. I don't know. I'll just play kid mode easy, I guess, just to show you what's up. Let me turn up the volume so you can hear some of this in-game.
Technology is the light that will cut through the darkness. When humanity conforms to a single truth, a truth based in technological progress and scientific method, we will be unstoppable. I, Dr. Otto Octavius, vow as a scientist...
And it doesn't really matter what they say. I don't really like Doc Ock as much as some people do. I'm not really big into Spider-Man. I was always more of a Batman guy. But I think I already mentioned Maestro Drake, but he's just big into comics in general, I believe. So I can acknowledge that Spider-Man has an awesome rogues gallery of bad guys, and you know, it's comparable to the Batman villains. I think that Batman villains are probably more diverse. There's probably more of them. But the Spider-Man universe is cool. I can recognize that Spider-Man is pretty sweet, and there's worse things to get into. And I forgot what my main point was. But this is just kind of standard cinematics. The graphics don't look that great, but hey, you get to swing around and be Spider-Man. There's, you know, it's pretty sweet. I like it. My camera. I have the What the comics. I have all of them. I think there's like 17 of them or something. But I had one as a kid in some random comic books that my grandma got me. And in the What the comics, there was Peter Porker, which was a pig. Spider Ham was his name, and I love little cheap parodies of stuff, kind of like Mad Magazine, and that What the comic was kind of just the Marvel's version of Mad Magazine, I guess. It was just very cool. Everybody loves Venom. There was that Venom movie, and apparently the average moviegoer enjoyed it more than the critics. So there's that. I'm just going to go ahead and hit start. This controller feels very good in the hands. It's not much to look at, but it came in different translucent colors. But I got the like the clear gray one or something. The color I would probably pick on my own anyway. I kind of like that I can record long bits of footage and not be restricted to a 5-minute limit, so this method could work out for me. Now using this trackpad, it doesn't have like an analog stick. It's just this analog nub. It's very strange. And the Dreamcastic guy did a video on this. Alright, we don't need Black Cat to tell us what to do, even though Black Cat's pretty sweet. Look at that tight leather. She looks like Catwoman. I know I'm talking about everything, but Anne Hathaway as Catwoman was not as cool as I thought it might have been. Like, you know, I was thinking I might want to watch Dark Knight Rises again, just like another time, because I saw it on mute at the gym, and I was like, this movie looks a lot better than I remember it. I mean, I might just appreciate that movie more now that, like, I already know what it is, that it's not as good as Dark Knight Rises, but I mean, not as good as Dark Knight, you know. Yeah, I'm just hitting the X button. You can do stuff when you like hit down and X or something. Something you can do where you, yeah. See what I'm doing? It's a little igloo attack and stuff. You just hit the directional pad while you put X or whatever. This controller's noteworthy because you can use the, there's like an L and R button on the face of the controller, so instead of using the triggers, you can just use the face buttons, which is kind of cool. I like variety in controllers, and I love the third-party controllers. I love crappy third-party controllers. I feel like the Dreamcast had a bunch of good ones, and the PS2 ones didn't seem as interesting to me. But I have no room to say anything about PS2 because I'm not a PS2 guy. I didn't really get crazy into it, so I might not know what I'm talking about. So don't hate me for not being a PlayStation 2 guy like crazy. 7 minutes in on this clip. This video is probably like, what, 15 minutes in or something? I don't know. You're just being Spider-Man. Spider-Man's awesome. I mean, like, typically if you play a Spider-Man game, you're going to be kind of in for a good time. It's kind of like Batman games are pretty solid for the most part. It didn't always used to be like that. But there were some cool beat-em-up games for the Spider-Man. There was, I went to an arcade and there was a really good one that I played. It's pretty sweet. You have to be facing a building before you shoot your web. But the whole web mechanic's cool. I don't notice any kind of flaws with it. I think there's probably been a few Spider-Man games that have been kind of questionable, but I'm cool with this one. You could do all kinds of cheats and stuff, but I won't be showing you. I don't know. I guess I could. Let me check my Game Shark thing. I think I could probably show you a different level. I'm using a generic memory card. If I put in the official memory card, I might not have as much problems with loading my data, because some of these third-party memory cards, they're not as good as some of the third-party controllers.
I can't believe they shot down those police choppers.
Yeah, just my luck. I'll probably get blamed for that too.
Yeah, I'm just going to pause this video and do that. Well, I was just running my mouth. I wasn't talking about Game Shark necessarily, but there's something about this memory card that I'm using where it's... yeah, what's up? There's something not right. Let me just use a different memory card. It might be the controller. It's probably just the memory card. Let me just jam this baby in there, see what's up. Yeah, 26 blocks. I'm going to have to delete something. Yeah, iRods. I've just tested some of these games, and Feet of Fury, don't need it. Last Hope. Yeah, I totally tested some games that I burnt. Oh man, Wind and Water Puzzle Battles wasn't as cool as you thought it might be. That's a Death Crimson 2. There was a second one released in Japan. But I should have enough room for a Spider-Man save, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now that this controller sucks. I just got it for the novelty of it, but the little trackpad thing just is not responsive. I mean, it's pretty good with Spider-Man. I was having fun in game. I'm sure this controller is okay for the most part, but Dreamcast Stick Channel PC Wizard, he said that Speed Devils, he tested out Speed Devils on this controller, and that little trackpad thing doesn't register. It's not a trackball, it's just a smooth analog stick without the stick, you know. Wild Sex is the name of this game save, so that's awesome. Catch Venom. Everything is unlocked. I think it's the controller that I used that was the problem with this. So yeah, that's cool. He looks kind of like well, I guess Spider-Man, for lack of a better word. I was gonna say that his suit looks like, I don't know, some other Marvel guy, but I guess that's what Spider-Man alternate looks like. Training. I guess I'll just do a continue. I'm not sure how to toggle costumes and whatnot. Venom always looks cool just as a character. He kind of looks like a Todd McFarlane thing. I wonder if it was inspired by Todd McFarlane stuff. Spawn.
Knowing your luck, Venom will find you. Have faith, Spidey. Where could she be? Gotta find her. Got no choice.
Well, what a wuss. Hey, want a race? Parker hates it when I get the drop on him.
I hate it when he gets the drop on me.
Yeah, the cinematics and the graphics and stuff have aged.
Hurry up, Parker.
Yeah, of course it's going to be at a very hard part of the game. Yeah. I'm getting low on my battery space right now, so, but by the time you get to this point in the game, you would have played enough where you get used to what you're doing, and yeah, I'm just hit start and get past this, but what can I say? Spider-Man's iconic. I like this game.
Move it, Spidey, move it.
Oh, I lost myself. But I guess I can talk about this game and rate it. I gave Speed Devils like a 9 out of 10, and I guess I like this game. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for what it is. Speed Devils is cool, but this game has a lot more content, so I don't think it deserves a 10 because I don't know. This game is ported on other systems. I think it was on, I don't know, PS1, PS2, or something. But I'll just say a 9.3. I like it pretty good. This is a good game.
Move it, Spidey, move it.
Yeah, so I don't want to run out of too much battery, but I got to take pictures too, and I'm really excited about my channel and seeing what I can do with editing. You know, using different editing stuff. I guess he went this way. Oh, there he is. Yeah, you can trail him pretty good, but yeah, you got the little arrow.
Gotta keep up.
Gotta keep up. Game's pretty good, man. It's just got good sound, good voice narration. It has flipping Stan Lee doing some voiceover stuff. You know, good old Stan Lee. You know, he's a good guy. You know, gotta lose him. Oh, you're supposed to fight him. He's like gone.
Look out, lady.
Oh my goodness.
Kind of hard to see at this point. Oh, that's cool. So, yeah, this game just has really cool, ingenuitive game design and stuff. Cool stuff's happening. 9.3, I think it's well deserved. Look at this, man. It plays like a comic book. It's great. Do I recommend this game? Yeah, totally. This is a great game. Get it for the Sega Dreamcast. It's probably it probably looks the best on the Sega Dreamcast, to be honest, depending on the game, but I think for the most part a lot of Sega Dreamcast games look better than other ports at the time, you know. But as you can see, you get to chase Venom and try to fight him, and lose track of Venom as well. But yeah, this is a great game. Totally recommend. Thanks for watching.